Okay, today we will learn a little bit about the four inner planets of our solar system. We're going to read short passages in this book about it, and then we're going to look at the smartboard and read some more, okay? And then there's a true and false question thing that I'm going to ask you some questions and see how well you know. You ready? The four inner planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Mercury, the planet closest to the Sun, is much smaller than Earth. Earth's diameter, the distance through Earth from the North Pole to the South Pole, is 7,900 miles. Mercury's diameter is only 3,000 miles. Mercury orbits the Sun very quickly. A year on Mercury takes only 88 Earth days. But the planet rotates very slowly. A day on Mercury is 59 Earth days. During the day, the temperature reaches a scorching 806 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 430 degrees Celsius. At night, the temperature drops to a freezing negative 274 degrees Fahrenheit, which is negative 170 degrees Celsius. Here's Mercury. This was taken by the Mariner 10 probe. Cool, huh? What comes next after Mercury?
Earth.
Venus. Venus is the second closest planet to the Sun. Sometimes you can see Venus in the sky, especially in the early morning or early evening for this reason. Venus is sometimes called the morning star or evening star, even though it's not a star at all. The bright starry appearance of Venus is caused by the thick layer of clouds around it. These clouds reflect light from the Sun. What's next? Oh, there's still more about Venus. Sorry. Venus is about the same size as Earth, but the two planets are very different. Venus is very hot, and the lovely clouds that surround it are made of sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is a very strong acid that can burn right through metal. Venus is one of the only two planets that rotate in a backward direction. Earth rotates from west to east, but Venus rotates from east to west. Here's what Venus looks like, covered with craters, volcanoes, mountains, and lava plains.
Earth.
Next is Earth, as you shouted. The third planet from the Sun is our very own planet, Earth. It is the only planet in the solar system where life as we know it is found. Life on Earth requires water, oxygen, and temperatures that are not too hot or not too cold. Earth is the only planet that has all the right conditions for humans, animals, and plants to survive. Just as Earth orbits the Sun, a smaller body orbits Earth. This is our moon. The word moon means a body that orbits a planet. All other planets, except Mercury and Venus, have two moons, too. In fact, most planets have more than one moon. And then it takes the moon 29 days to orbit Earth. This is the amount of time. It is known as 1 month. Ain't that cool? What's the last planet? of the 4 planets?
The moon.
Mars. The 4th planet from the sun is Mars. Mars is called the red planet because of its red cliffs and orange sky. Temperatures on Mars can reach 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 21 degrees Celsius during the day, but drop to a negative 207 degrees Fahrenheit, negative 133 degrees Celsius at night. These are huge windstorms and fierce tornadoes known as dust devils on Mars. A dust devil can make a column of dust that is 5 miles high. There's Mars. And out of this book, there's 4, but we got some more to read. So what was a fact we learned about Mercury? You want to learn more about it? Okay. We're going to start with Mars. Mars is the 4th planet from the sun and is about 1/3 of the size of Earth. It has been tracked in the night sky since the time of ancient Egyptians. The reason Mars looks red to us is because it has clouds made up of iron oxide. The surface of Mars has been hit by millions of meteorites, creating massive craters. Some of these craters are as big as the state of Texas. In 1877, Asaph Hall discovered that Mars has 2 moons. We call them Phobos and Deimos. NASA scientists think there might have been some form of life on the planet because water has been found in its solar system. So we're going to do a planet pop quiz real quick. What are the 4 names of the 4 gas planets in our solar system? We have talked about these, I believe. What do you think it is? Jupiter. Okay, the next one starts with S. S. It has rings around it.
Saturn.
And the one that starts with U.
Uranus.
Okay. And it's a character on SpongeBob. Only he's a king, but this is a planet, so
Jupiter.
Neptune.
No.
Okay.
He's not a character.
Ain't he?
No, they just say the word Neptune.
Oh. Alright, here's Mercury for some facts. The planet Mercury is the closest planet to the sun. Would you say that's a fact? Huh? This is about Mercury. We're on Mercury. We gotta write at least one fact down. Tell me what you want to write after this is over. The planet Mercury is the closest planet to the sun. Mercury can be seen just before and after the sun rises and sets. The planet is made of mostly iron and it has a dense, rough outer crust. The planet has been bombarded by asteroids and comets over trillions of years because they get caught in the gravity pull of the sun. This is why the surface is covered by craters. Since it's closest to the sun, it has the fastest year, taking only 88 days to orbit the sun. So how many miles are in a light year?
5,000.
Your hint is millions, billions, or trillions.
Million.
I think it's a lot more than that. Now you have billions or trillions left. What?
1 million. 1 billion?
It's trillions. And now, what's our one fact we want to write about Mercury? Because we have 3 other planets to cover.
Craters.
Has craters. Do you want to add anything?
No.
Alright. We'll do Venus next. We're gonna do Venus next. What's one fact that we learned from the book about? Oh, here's Venus. Ready? Venus is often called the sister planet to Earth. Its surface had volcanoes that lava flowed out of, forming land, sand, and mountains. When Venus was first born, it looked a lot like Earth. It had lots of water, but it's so close to the sun that all the water evaporated. If I can say my words. The planet's average temperature of 850 degrees caused a natural greenhouse effect, trapping gases in the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide has built up, making it a toxic planet where living things cannot survive. So what's a fact about Venus?
It's the sister.
It's a sister planet to Earth.
Earth had a baby. Earth's mom had a baby.
Alright. What's next? We'll do. Alright. And we got this is Earth. Earth is named after the ancient Greek goddess of mountains and streams. Earth is the 5th largest planet in our solar system. Earth and Venus are nearly the same size, but Earth is slightly larger. Earth is called a terrestrial planet, which means it's made mostly of rocks. The outer crust contains rocks and metals such as iron and magnesium. The mantle is made of metals and silicates. I think I said that wrong because I can't see. The core is made of liquid and solid iron and nickel. Earth is the 3rd planet from the sun. Earth and Mars are the only 2 planets that are the right distance away from the sun so that it's not too hot and it's not too cold to support life. High amounts of water, as well as a thick atmosphere that keeps a stable temperature, has made Earth a place where life thrives. What's one fact out of what I just read?
Earth was made after mountains.
No. What was Earth named? Yeah. Oh, you were right. I'm sorry. Alright. Now we're on to Mars.
Is that the last one?
Which I think that we already talked about. We did read this already. So, can you tell me a fact off Mars that we've read?
It has red clouds. It has like moons.
Alright. On to our true or false, which is right here. We'll do our rhyme time, and then we will go to the true or false, okay? Rhyme time. The planet's puzzling tale, a cosmic rhyme. In a galaxy far away, a story must be told of planets in the sky with mysteries untold. From Mercury to Neptune, they dance and they twirl. Each has its own secrets, making scientists swirl. Oh, Pluto, once a planet, now a dwarf, so small. A paradoxical demotion causing debates to enthrall. Venus, the beauty veiled in toxic air, what lies beneath her clouds, a curious affair. Jupiter, the giant with a storm like no other, the great red spot a tempest to discover. And Saturn, oh so regal, with rings that amaze, a cosmic halo of wonder capturing our gaze. Mysteries unfold like tales from a dream, as scientists venture to uncover each scheme. Planetary puzzles, oh how they perplex, but with knowledge and wonder we'll solve each complex. So let us gaze at the stars with inquisitive eyes and unravel the mysteries beyond the skies. For the planet's paradoxes, mind-bending and grand, illuminate the universe like grains of cosmic sand. Now it's true or false. That was just about all of the planets. I wanted to ensure that and remind you. Now, true or false? Is the largest planet is Pluto is the largest planet in our solar system?
False.
Okay. Pluto is the smallest planet.
True.
Now I'm telling you more about Pluto. It's now considered a dwarf planet
True.
in our solar system. Now, question number 2. True or false? Venus is hotter than Mercury despite being farther away from the sun.
True.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Venus has a thick atmosphere that traps heat, making it hotter than Mercury, which lacks such an atmosphere.
False.
Question 3. True or false? Uranus spins on its side, unlike other planets.
True.
Okay, now let me go in more depth. Jupiter indeed boasts the most moons, with over 79 known satellites orbiting around it.
True.
Question 4. True or false? Jupiter has the most moons of any planet in our solar system.
True.
Okay, and this is true because Uranus has a unique characteristic of spinning on its side, likely due to a cataclysmic collision in its early history. Question 5. True or false? The Great Red Spot on Jupiter is a hurricane-like storm that has been raging for centuries.
True.
Okay, and this is why it's true. The Great Red Spot is a massive storm on Jupiter comparable to a hurricane, which has been observed for over 300 years. Question number
6.
Yep. True or false? Saturn's rings are solid structures made of gold.
False.
Okay, and that is false because Saturn's rings are not solid structures made of gold. They are composed of countless icy particles and debris. And question 7. Mars once had flowing rivers of water on its surface.
True.
Yes, you're right, and this is why. Scientists have found evidence that Mars once had rivers, lakes, and possibly even an ocean on its surface billions of years ago. Question 8. True or false? The moon is a planet orbiting Earth.
False.
And that's false because the moon is not a planet. It is Earth's natural satellite. Question 9. True or false? Neptune is the furthest planet away from the sun.
True.
And that's true because Neptune holds the record for being the farthest planet away from the sun in the solar system. Question 10. True or false? Earth is the only planet known to support life.
True.
And this is true because Earth, as far as we know, is the only planet that supports life with such a rich diversity of organisms. So do you have any questions about any of the planets?
No.
Alright. I hope you have fun learning about the 4 inner and some of the outer for next time.